Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a Cyber Rebellion video. I think in my day 2 video I called it Cyber Evolution, even when I said I wasn't going to screw it up. I still screwed it up, but it's Cyber Rebellion, so today is day 3. In this video I'm going to basically go over my thoughts playing a brand new game 3 days in. Is it still capturing my attention? Yada yada yada. I'll tell you what I think of the game. And then I want to discuss one thing that some of the other new content creators have also been discussing. I do believe Donkey and Kiger, who are also covering this game, have discussed it in their videos today, and I'm going to discuss it again because it's not something that is intuitive, and it kind of goes against your gut when you are approaching this type of hero selection in a gacha game. So let's dive into it. I intentionally didn't have a intro that I had on day 2 because that video demonetized that video. As such, we are going to just stick with the cold open, and then we're going to come right in. So day 3, I'm level 31. I'm only at story. I can't do story 7 yet because I have to be level 32. So that'll be tomorrow's task. Now, in terms of content. Today being day 3, we got this dimensional assault, which I've used all of my my chances, and I did refresh. So I used 6 chances, and I really like this. This was that mode that was kind of like Marvel Future Revolution, where we're actually running around with our avatar doing things. But there's these 4 bosses. You see, there are these 2 that are open right now. Doesn't say they're under attack yet. I'm assuming everybody's used all of their hits. So these give, I don't want to get this wrong. It's not modules, it's... Oh, what's the middle one? Damn it. I thought I was going to get this right on the first try. So, implants. Okay, so there's skills, implants, and modules. Okay. So, implants. So this new game mode, this Dimensional Assault, which is really, really cool. It's basically like a boss battle. Like a mini, it feels like a raid. It feels like a raid because you're going up against a raid boss, and there's damage meters, and you're trying to be the to rank on that damage meter with other people that are attacking it. So obviously I could go in right now and attack one of these bosses and get first because no one's attacking it, and then they drop implants, and it is a box that is a random chance to go from a gray to a gold implant. I'm assuming the drop rates for the gold are really, really, really high. I did get a bunch of purples, which is kind of nice because I definitely need them. And I'm assuming this is going to be one of the main places to get your implants. The other place, and what I noticed, this is open on day, 3, 5, and 7. And if we go back to the main screen with the horrible music, actually we didn't have to. Yeah, so let's get out of here. Get away, the music sucks. So that's this one, just Dimensional Assault. But Cyber Siege, which was yesterday, this Merc Frenzy game mode, you see, it's open on days 2, 4, and 6. And this also gives you implants. So I like that. I like that it's a different game mode each day. That keeps it a little bit fresh. And I like both game modes. Like me and Kiger, who's on my server, we briefly touched on teaming up tomorrow so that we can go in together. I don't know where he is, but I'm stuck on target 5. That's as far as I could get day 1 before I ran out of attempts. So really cool that these game modes are kind of alternating between days. I did enjoy that. If we go to the world map, I'm kind of hard stopped at level 7 because obviously I need to be level 32. And then for field recon, I don't know if they're going to add anything to this, but I think this might be it. But this is where you get the material. What I get mainly here is these. These are what's most important to me. So you get these keepsakes, right? But that's not the important part of this game mode to me. It's these, for reasons that we'll discuss later when we're talking about hero evolution or hero development. So these are really good. And I've noticed these definitely don't refresh very fast at all. And there's not a whole lot of places where you can purchase these. You can purchase one of these a day or 2 of these a day, and it's so for 40 fuel for basically 100 crystals. So that's that. I got them all opened, and as you see, I'm almost done, which is unfortunate that it's done that fast, but I'm assuming now this is the big one, so I'll just come in here, spend all my energy right here and get as many of these as I can each day, because I need them. 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 They're probably the most important material in my quest, or in my gameplay right now. Other than that, I'm also hard stuck at the R&D facility. I made it up to the end. As you see now, I got to clear stage 7-5. On all of these, they were quite fun, quite easy, because my team really jumped up in power today. And we'll get into teams later. This Helltide thing, or it's funny, I call it Helltide because that was Watcher of Realms, but it feels the same. So it's just increasing waves of units that you fight each day. And if we go into it, you see this was today. So day 1, or I should say day 2. It opened on day 2 for me. And I cleared wave 1 to 8. And then today I cleared from 9 through 16. So I'm assuming tomorrow I'm going to start at 17 and I'm going to get 8 more waves. And then you get this currency that you use to buy stuff in the store, which I've bought these because here's another place I can get these little purple interfaces, which are very important. And then definitely these are going to be very important because they're the ones that are going to allow me to craft or to fuse triple S's from S's, or fuse triple S's from their S base model. So these are important. These not so much. I hear that you can get these in the R&D facility as well later on. And obviously I'm way away from these. So really right now, tomorrow, I'll buy some more of these. And actually, is that daily limit? Yeah, daily limit. I should actually buy these first. These are probably more important. And then buy these. But I'm kind of rushing some of the development of some of my heroes right now, which I don't know if that's a good recommendation for you to do if you're just starting the game as well, but that's what I am doing. So that's all this. So R&D we discussed, Field Recon we discussed, Blitz Center, that's just redoing these, right? I'm assuming. And in fact, I've never really clicked on here. Okay, so this is just giving you, oh yeah. So you can blitz these, but I don't want to do these. But wait a minute. Does this blitz? Oh yeah, you got to select them. Okay. So this just lets you go in here and select which ones you want to blitz, which is basically like a sim, right? You already did it. You just blitz it. You sim it. It costs energy. And yeah, here. Clear main story 9-1 to unlock this one. Okay, so I'm probably never going to go into Blitz Center because I'm just going to go to my hero itself, find something I need, and then it'll click on it, and then it'll give me the options where to sim it, and I'll sim it from there. This Blitz Center is not really good in my opinion. But pretty much everything's open here except for further story modes. And then one more of these centers, which you're going to need one of each class to fill. You see, I got 5, 5, 4, right? So, very cool. I hear there's lots of story, though. If I look at Blitz, will it tell me exactly how much story? 12-1. I think it goes up to like 13 something. I don't know how high it goes, but I'm enjoying the story. I'm enjoying it. I wish it wasn't gated. I wish it would just let me push as far as I can. I don't like it gating behind level. Because content is gated also behind this as well. And there is some game modes that I have not unlocked that I'd say like Kiger unlocked, which is the challenge, something challenge. It was in here. He's in this, special training. So he's already done this, he's already ranked in that. Whereas I have to wait till tomorrow now, which is unfortunate. So that's pretty much the game. Dimensional Assault, that's like the little raid, that's really cool. Arena, Cyber Siege, we talked about. Main story we talked about. Let's go into the arena real quick. So this is where I'm ending day 2. So this opened up today, this underground arena, and I kind of misclicked when I first logged in here. I clicked the one furthest to the right, whereas now I can't challenge for second. Because you see, Kiger's in first, he's at 61,000 as his team. The next guy, Nimble Warrior's at 44. And I'm down here at 6 because I'm out of attempts. And I've already refreshed them all. But I have 47. So rightfully, I should be... This second spot is mine. Kiger's is... he pushes a little bit harder. He might spend a little bit more. I don't know. But first on the server is probably always going to go to him as long as he's pushing. And look, he's level 33 now already. Whereas I'm stuck at 31. So... That was this. This opened today, but in Digital Clash, I am second. And if we look at rankings, second to Kiger. But he did hit me today too. That bugger. Look at it. Come on, man. We got. Oh, I can't see it. It's already down there. But he hit me this morning. We gotta stick together, buddy. Pick on everyone else. But I'm in second, so it's not like it really matters. And if we look at the if we look at rankings, the other guy that's in third is gonna slowly probably fall away. So very, very cool. I don't know if it can show you my team. Let's see if we can see Kiger's team. There it is. Look, he's at level 50s already. He's got that big guy, and he's got this guy pretty much max red stars. That's nuts. So that's kind of cool. 2 tanks, a healer, 2 DPS. I don't know if he's an assault. Does it say what this guy is? I don't know what I don't know what kind of. Oh, it looks like he's AOE if it's yellow. So he's got an AOEer and he's got a single target. Oh, he's got 2 AOEers. He's got the foamy wet dreams in there. I don't think that was a real name, but that's what I'm gonna call her, foamy wet dreams. Been a while since I had one of those. So, is there anybody even here I can challenge? No. So let's just beat up on 2 people. I'm gonna crush you. I'm crushing your skull. I'm crushing your skull. That's a Canadian thing. If you guys know what that means. Or I'm crushing your head. Crushing your head. If you know what that means, put that down in the comment section below. All right. Am I still second? Oh, okay. Still second. All right. Okay. So arena, cool. Basically, like I said yesterday, I said most of the game modes in this game do follow that, just the team cadence. Like, really, I haven't had a need for a second team. Where I'm at here. So I'm at Leva, and she's destroying my butt here where I need 50,000. So can't do that one yet. But I did get this, and this is not a selector. This is random. I thought this was a selector, and when I got it, I got this mechy armed guy that I'm never going to use because he sucks. So that is not a selector. I was wrong yesterday. Now let's discuss heroes. So let's get into my formation, because yesterday I was kind of going off my gut. So in all the gacha games I've played, really, you know, you got your blues, which are like elites, and then the purples here are S's, and then the golds are double S's. So in my gut led me to think I should just use all of my double S's. As you see, I was running this tank. I was running Foamy Wet Dreams. I was running the Seer, Oracle, Octopus. I was running Morgan. And then I was running Dirty Deeds, Done Dirt Cheap, and Eric Deadeye. And that was my team, all gold, right? But at least Dirty Deeds, Done Dirt Cheap, she can be used at 4 stars quite effectively given her kit. Deadeye I got at 5 stars, so I'm still using him because he's doing a butt ton of damage. But I've totally switched up my my teams to purples, because you see my tank here is 2 red star, and then hopefully tomorrow I can get these 3 up to red star as well, because apparently, from what I was told in the Discord from those lovely fellows over there, thank you if you're watching this video, and from what people in my own private little group were telling me, was that stars matter more. And then as I was watching videos, I noticed that when I get to modules, eventually star levels will matter. So running a 4 star is to your detriment. Then I also was looking at Kuratha's tier list. And he has a tier list that's broken down really nicely, showing the difference, or the viability, or the basically the grade of a hero, and it changes at certain star levels. So it's not just like I unlocked Morgan and Morgan is better than any S. No, that is not the case when you approach this game. At the beginning of the game, these units that you have, these S's that have higher star levels, will be better than your double S's that are going to take a lot more to get their star level up. So what you want to do is you actually want to develop your purples at the beginning. And what I had planned, or what my roadmap was, I'll show you. We'll go to the modification. Please turn this music off. Please stop. Oh, we still got to listen to it. So what I did was I used this inherit system to basically transfer all of my gold, my double S's, over to their S counterparts. Basically, Saki, Rick, and Leva. I can't remember what her this evolution is called, but I think it's Leva. I'm still learning the names, guys. Bear with me. So I transfer to these purples because you see there's 6 star, 6 star, 6 star. So when I use this system. So this isn't very intuitive. The game doesn't walk you through it. So you just kind of have to discover it on your own. But yes, how this works, you don't really have to level up a whole bunch of units, even though I probably will eventually. I could put her in there, and then I could transfer all of her leveling materials and her modules and her skill codes directly over to one of these other supports. But I don't want to, because Dirty Deeds done dirt cheap is a lot better in my opinion. And now, no, we don't want to rebirth anyone. So now, when I'm leveling, like tomorrow, like Rick, Gunblade. Originally, I was just like, I'm going to save up a lot of those interfaces, the little, you know, the SD adapters or the video graphic card adapters. They look like an old, like, computer-like tape. Actually, we'll show you right now. Visible. These things. These little things that nobody uses anymore. These are now obsolete in real life, which is kind of funny. To take this guy up to his double S version, you need 140. And then you need these green ones, right, that we talked about earlier. But actually, fusing the base version here, or the base blue version, which only takes 10 to give me 25 shards, getting this version, this Gunblade version, Rick Gunblade version, up to red 2 or higher, is going to be a lot easier for me early game and a lot more beneficial. I'm going to build my my power on my team a lot faster, and then I can worry about either pulling these ones, because these ones you can pull. You don't have to craft these ones up top. I can kind of rely on building up this guy to red star, and if we go to the tank, we'll just show you what one looks like. Once you get them starred up, they are forever starred. So when I do eventually make one of these double S's, it doesn't destroy the base one. And I covered this in last video too, my day 2 video, which is a really cool system. And that's why I was a little hesitant. I thought, like I said yesterday, that it was food and you were always building up, and then you'd have to pull the green and then build back up. No, that's not how it works. You just need the materials to fission them or to fuse them, and you can make them. So Candido is already at 2 red star. I want to take him obviously further. Because you get a bunch of bonuses from red stars versus the 4-star counterpart. But like you can see, if I go to Saki, I actually pulled this double S copy of Saki today. I didn't create it. I didn't build it. I pulled it from the summoning materials. So, which is awesome, because I'm going to get another one of these on day 7. So this is going to be a 5-star, which is much more usable than the 4-star. And then this is the one I want. So all the while I'm building this one up to red stars, let's just hope that I pull this one or this one, and then I can use them when they're higher, because they will displace the purple ones eventually. They just have to be at significant star levels. Clear as mud. It wasn't clear to me yesterday either, and it took a lot of persuading to finally get me to transition over to my S's out of my double S's. Where can I show you? Let's go to combatants. So if we just show you like Candido. So if I go to, how do I do this? Click on this. Here we go. So as you star them up, you get these when you red star them. Actually, this is the 5-star. See? And then this is the 6-star. You get different abilities once they're 5-starred, which is why you don't really want to run the 4-star versions of the double S, because you're not getting this upgrade, this increased skill. So this guy, even at 5-star, is doing, when on the field, all my units get 13% defense. And then at 2 red star, you see it just goes up to here, and then it adds, when he's maxed, another skill, right? Defense enhancement of this passive skill plus 100%. If allied units possess a shield from this unit. So basically just another ability. So 2 abilities from taking them up to max red star. Versus, if we just pick, let's pick one that's 4-star. Let's pick Seer. She gets none of this. So I'm missing out on all of her abilities. Right? She just does not get it. Versus, let's say, someone that I have equipped, Rick, Gunblade. Just for having his 6-star, I'm getting damage done to targets above 50% plus 28%. So you're just getting more. You're getting more out of your S than your double S if you put in the resources, which come fairly plentiful early on. As you see, I've got this guy up to red already. They come fairly plentiful early on, and I think it would behoove anybody when you're starting this game to go develop your S's first, and then down the road, after you've pulled some copies of your double S's, then you can use them. So like the Deadeye. Right now I have Deadeye at 5-star, and right now I have him as my desired recruit. So when I get him, then I'm going to have him at 6-star. He'll be much, much, much more usable, even more deadly at 6-star than 5-star. So that was, that is where I am today, ladies and gentlemen, and that is the biggest thing I learned today. That is probably going to be the most profound starting tip. If I could tell you anything, any beginner guide, any beginner tip, it would be that. To work on your S's first. And make sure, like I said, those materials, you get those cable cords from every time you clear a node for the first time you get one. And they are also in the main story in the... I can't remember what it was called. I'm going to show you just so I can... I'm still remembering the names. Don't know the names. The field recon. So, biggest beginner tip, work on your S's. Do your field recon every day. Make sure you expend all your energy, and do the 2 purchases out of the sundries every day in order to get as much as you can. Because, like I said, you can get 80. So what is this? It's 30 to do. So then it refreshes. So say I even get, I can do it 3 times. That gives me 12 of these, which is 1 whole fission. And then I can buy some out of the daily purchases and get like basically 50 shards to go towards a star up every day. So work on your S's first. Not all S's are created equal. I'm trying to get permission from Karatha to be able to show his spreadsheet. Let's see. He did message me back. He says, of course, make sure to note that it's still a work in progress. All right. Okay, there we go. So I want to show you guys something really quick. I want to show you what I meant when I said all S's aren't created equal. Because the ones that I have on my team, if we go back, Rick Gunblade, I think it's Saki Sakura or something like that. I don't want to mess up the names. So it's Candito, Iron Fist, Saki, Sakuragi, Rick Gunblade, and then Leva Zelody. The reason why I picked those 4 is going to be evident once I show you Karatha's spreadsheet. And I'm going to link this in the description of this video as well, because this is going to be a huge resource to new players. And this, again, the credit goes to Karatha. Let me make sure I'm saying his name right. I don't want to butcher his name. Kuratha. Yep, Kuratha. I do believe Kuratha was also responsible for making guides in Eternal Evolution, which was my main game. All right, let's go over here. So this spreadsheet will be linked in the description. Let's move my noggin. You're going to see double noggin. Whoa, double noggins. Okay. So this spreadsheet right hither. Let's see. Let's blow this up. This is his ultimate tier list. Like he said, this is a work in progress. But you see, you know, he has all the heroes, has their handle name, right? Their rarity, and then their class. So say someone like Eric Deadeye, right? Overall, he gets an S rating based on Karatha. But you see at 4-star, B-. At 5-star, A-. At 6, A+, S-, SS. So you see that the viability of a unit actually really depends on their star level more than anything else. Whereas if I go down to, say, Saki Sakuragi, who is an S, overall, she's only an A+, so less than Eric Deadeye. But you see, at 8-star, she's an S. She's rated an S. Or even better, Rick Gunblade. He is overall rated an S, but he gets rated an S at 6-star. And then Layla Zelody also gets basically is rated an S at 6-star. You see up this column, 6-star level 40. So this resource is very, very good in my opinion. So kudos to Karatha. Like I said, I will link this in the description below. And he says right up here too, this is currently a work in progress based on my own opinions. But if you read his inside information, he is someone that has been in the gaming industry for 20 years. 20 years, so he knows his stuff. So that is why I said all S's are not created equal, and why I chose these four to develop early game, given that I'm only on day 3. I want to show you Candito on this spreadsheet. He's at the very bottom. So like, look at Gnome. Gnome is the guy I was running as my tank. He doesn't. He must not have him because he doesn't have him rated further. But if you look at, say, like Candito, he gets basically rated an S at 6-star, and I have mine at 8-star. So, or an S- to an S, versus like Frost Fortress, who is never good, right? Or an A at best. So for Candito, who is easy to build, is going to be much, much better, much, much earlier in his hero development. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it. That's all. I kind of want to wrap it up there. I feel like I covered some pertinent information tonight. Get rid of the music. Okay, there we go. I do really, really like this game. I am going to cover it further. I noticed that there is one big content creator that's covering it. I can't remember his name, but I did subscribe to his channel. Good stuff, sir. He's got like 25,000 subs, though. I think he's been doing this for a while, covering video games or mobile games. Dislight was his last game. If you know who you are, cheers, bud. So I'm going to try to do my best. I'm a little bit behind the ball, being a little bit more than 2 weeks behind all of you, but I'm going to catch up. I'm going to catch up quick. I'm going to learn this stuff, and I'm going to enjoy making content for Cyber Rebellion. I got it right that time. Don't have an outro video because I got to build one, because I got to find something that's copyright free. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me what you think. Let me know how my coverage of it is so far. Let me know if you're going to hang around for the ride. Tell me your thoughts in general. Me, the game, everything. Until then, or until next time, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers, peace. Ooh, I almost clicked on my my old Eternal Evolution outro, so I'm just going to say bye-bye. See you next time, and I'm just going to hard stop it right now. Cheers.